Hi everybody, GhostCritic back again with another of my 5 years on YouTube video celebrations. This time this video was suggested by Oddfellow's Thoughts, a great YouTuber. His link to his channel will be in the bar below, and he asked me what were my top 5 favourite comic books or comic book moments. Now, this was a tough one because I don't really do much comedy. Comic books are incredibly serious and dour and very adult at times. So I struggled a little bit to find comic books that are funny within my collection. I'm sure there is a lot out there, I just don't read many of them. But here, in no particular order, let's see, we've got John Layman's Chew. In a world where eating chicken has been made illegal, our main character, Tony Chew, is a detective who can eat things, and that includes humans, and get a kind of a psychic imprint. We have a kind of super heroic rooster cockfighter. And just general craziness. You can't help but laugh along with lots of the scenarios that go on in Chew. Great title. Don't hear a lot of people talking about it, but pick it up in trade because it is really funny. A title you may not be aware of from Only Press. It is The Adventures of Barry Ween. Boy genius. Basically, if you know of Stewie from The Family Guy, this is basically Stewie at probably 7 or 8. Maybe not as potty-mouthed, but certainly thinks very highly of himself, and it is just full of pop culture kind of homages and parodies, and it is just a lot of kind of laugh out loud moments. Seek this out. I wouldn't have thought it would be, 1, very difficult, and 2, very expensive to buy. It is not very well known comic, I wouldn't have thought, but a lot of fun, a lot of laughs. I couldn't not put in Sergio Gonis, Gru the Wanderer, one of those kind of superheroes, I guess you would call him that, although he tries his best to help and sort things out, he usually ends up making things a lot worse. And Sergio Aragonés is just a genius when it comes to this kind of slapstick comedy. So look out for Gru the Wanderer. He's had a couple of mini-series going on at, if I remember rightly, Dark Horse Comics. Another kind of very slapstick at times was Image's mini-series, The End Times of Bram and Ben. A heaven and hell battle with poor Bram and Ben stuck in the middle. It's very mad, kinetic. It is one of those kind of laugh out loud comics, putting our characters in ridiculous situations. It just a fun, hilarious, makes you smile comedic book. And finally, on my top 5 list, it is Clerks, the comic book. I'm a huge fan of Clerks, a huge fan of Kevin Smith's, and just having the kind of Clerks universe in comic book form was just a huge treat for me. It has the same humour, it filters in all the kind of pop culture, nerdism and geekism that goes on, and they don't take themselves too seriously. There have been a lot of Clerks kind of spin-offs and one-shots. Go, and if you're a fan of the films, go out and find the comic books. They are a riot.